Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Harry and Meghan Markle woke up to some disappointing news today after not being nominated for an Emmy. Their docu-series, relevantly titled Harry and Meghan, was released in 2022. Hello Magazine reports there were two Emmy categories the Sussexes show could have been in the running for: Outstanding Documentary and Non-Fiction Series. But the Netflix special was unsuccessful at obtaining nominations for either category. The show documented the royals' coupling and offered
All right, so Harry and Meghan did not receive an Emmy Award nomination. They were snubbed by the Emmy voters for this hideous Netflix docu-series, six-part docu-series of them whining and moaning, and it's all propaganda. And I can't believe they seriously expected to win awards for it, but of course they expect awards for everything. They expect awards for just getting up in the morning. I swear. So Netflix's mega hit docu-series, they called it mega hit. Yeah, they got a lot of it was really low voted from the votes I saw on Netflix. But anyways, the docu-series from Harry and Meghan failed to earn an Emmy nomination this morning, a snub that presumably will delight critics of the Duke and Duchess of Swimming and Sex. The six-part series, Harry and Meghan, directed by Liz Garbus, was under consideration for Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Series. The Emmy oversight is particularly glaring because the series scored extraordinarily numbers for Netflix, racking up the second most viewing minutes of any documentary program on the streaming platform, only behind The Tinder Swindler. Yes. So, as a consolation, Harry and Meghan did earn another honor. So they quickly got somebody else to give them an honor, right? It's like, isn't this coincidental? They're snubbed for the Emmy, and then suddenly, oh, but they got an award over here. This distraction. It was nominated for a Hollywood Critics Association Awards in a category for Best Streaming and Nonfiction Series. So the series dropped last December, triggering an uproar because of Harry's candid words about the royal family. In one episode, he said his family exhibits, quote, a huge level of unconscious bias, although he suggested it wasn't the fault of the individuals, but reflective of the culture broadly speaking. He did add, once it's been pointed out or identified within yourself, you then need to make it right. It's education, it's awareness, and it's a constant work in progress for everyone, including me. Yeah, getting brainwashed and doing the thought reform into the Marxist communist critical race nonsense, DIE, diversity, inclusivity, equity, and sustainability. It's no wonder all his word salad. That's confusing the hell out of everyone. But Harry is such a thought leader. He knows all about it, can educate everyone. I love how he chooses something that's unconscious. You don't know you have it, but Harry knows. He's an expert on the unconscious. Apparently, Carl Gustav Jung has nothing on Prince Harry when it comes to the unconscious. He's a new expert. Um, Prince Harry also said that when his relationship with Meghan became public, the British media played up Meghan's biracial background. No, they didn't. Meghan brought it up. Palace told the couple to ignore coverage. As far as a lot of the family was concerned, everything that she was being put through, they'd been put through as well, which is true. So it's almost like a rite of passage. Some members of the family were like, but my wife had to go through that, so why should your girlfriend be different? Why should she get special treatment? Yeah, exactly. Difference is the race elements. Yeah, playing the race card, you mean. Meghan complaining about unflattering stories. She says were planted in the British press. It's like, who planted them? Camilla? Oh my goodness. So, all of this are uh, flinging accusations. It was a revengeful, nasty documentary, just flinging revenge on everybody they hate and pushing their New World Order, critical race theory, Marxist communist agenda is all it was. The Hollywood Critics Association nomination on Tuesday triggered a wave of criticism from some commenters on Twitter. One called the series more fiction than nonfiction, and others attacked Harry and Meghan as whiners. Let me just see about their Says the series was part of a Netflix production deal. The Duke and Duchess reportedly pegged 100 million at 100 million. British media picked apart elements of the series, questioning whether some of the footage meant to show the paparazzi crush around the couple were misleading. It was actually a shot from from other movie premieres. Yeah, remember when that came out? It was like a Harry Potter movie premiere, and they used it to try to, and they're trying to make it seem like they get that kind of paparazzi attention. The series also came under criticism for making it appear as if it were filmed at their home in Montecito, California, but in fact, footage was shot at a different property other than their residence. In the US, the couple has typically enjoyed more favorable coverage than in the UK. However, a Newsweek poll of American published early this month did did find approval for the prince declined from 52% last quarter 2022 to 46%. So what is he, a politician? We're doing polls here on Harry's popularity. Meghan Markle's approval dipped slightly from 38 to 36%. Meanwhile, that survey found support among Americans for Prince William, the future king, also slipped, and his wife, well, Kate Middleton dropped a point. Whatever point system Newsweek is using. Give me a break. Look how they're just like Christopher Bosie, trying to make it sound like they have all these calculations and statistics. They got it all figured out. It's all BS. Anyways, let's take a look at this. How are Harry and Meghan feeling about being snubbed for an Emmy Award for their atrocious Netflix documentary? Let's find out. And I'm just going to be using the Llewellyn deck today, just having a fun reading this time. See how upset they are about it. Are they upset? They do get, especially Meghan, I guess Harry as well. They do get inordinately upset about whatever is published about them. Any little thing, any YouTube video, any tweet. Yeah, they're gonna make a Netflix docu-series complaining about it. So even though you and I might say, who cares? They're nominated for the Emmys. For them, it may be a big deal. Let's find out. Is it that big a deal, or are they just whatever? They don't really care. Let's find out. How are they feeling about being snubbed for an Emmy Award? I've already shuffled the cards, so I'm going to split the deck. Let's see what the cards show. Are they upset? Are they going to lash out? Are they going to make another Netflix documentary about it? No, yeah, they should make a Netflix documentary about that, being snubbed by Hollywood, being an outsider, being a parasite in the parasitic city of Hollywood. But what's their general attitude about it? Ooh, oh my gosh, they're pissed. Oh, are they pissed? Knight of Swords reversed. They're positively homicidal. They are thrashing about. They are very upset. I mean, this is the first time that a prince, of the British royal family has opened up and done this expose documentary and speaking his blathering nonsense. They really thought that just the fact that they made it, that they deserved an award. It's like, I'm Prince Harry. I just made a documentary for you. And this is how you thank me. I don't even get an Emmy Award. Ooh, and of course, Meghan's so egotistical and angry and nasty. She just thinks she should get an award for, showing up. When she does bother to show up, which isn't often, as she has her other people, like on her podcast, do her interviews. I mean, how lazy can you be? She doesn't do her own interviews for her own podcast. She got paid millions for. What the hell else is she doing? And I love the video, by the way, that first clip. I had to show that with that video that the news made. How they zoomed in on the baby doll. See, they should have done if there was a Netflix expose about all the crap and the fake baby bumps and everything else and exposing that. Now that would be a hit. Netflix should seriously consider that one. Anyways, but they're pissed about this. They thought they should have gotten an award. They are really angry. And oh yeah, turning their backs on Netflix. They're like done. I guess but they're still with Netflix now. But they're gonna ignore this. Could be about the Emmy Award. I'm asking about the Emmy Award. So here's the Emmy Awards, and Harry and Meghan are just like, screw you, and then walking away. They're gonna act like they don't know anything about it. Like they didn't. That doesn't. They're gonna act like they don't. Of course they're gonna act like they don't care, right? They're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna do anything, but they're furious. But they're just gonna move on. Like, no, we didn't notice anything. Oh, so what? You're stupid, Emmy. You just keep your stupid Emmy. But they're pissed. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles reversed. They're hemorrhaging money, and they know that that's not getting an Emmy Award means they're not gonna get. They're gonna lose opportunities and they're losing stability in Hollywood. This would be making money. This is what they wanted. They want to make money in Hollywood. Seven of Pentacles here actually work. What they wanted their work to be appreciated and to build up on it, and instead all their work is just for nothing. It's a disaster, and they know it. It's all falling apart. Nobody wants to hire them. They're toxic, and they're not going to get any new opportunities. They've blown it. They've gotten the best opportunity they're ever going to get, and they've blown it. So what's the basis of how they're feeling? Knight of Wands reversed. Oh my goodness, another knight. They are pissed. They're angry. They do want revenge in the media. They'll do it on social media or something. They'll find some way. They use their Sussex Squad or Boozy or their Jack Royston and their Ellie Hall, Smelly Hall. So they're planning on attacking back, especially any publicity about this or anyone making fun of them in the media. So this is going. They know that everyone's going to be pointing this out that they don't win anything, and they're angry, so they're ready to combat that, ready to attack that and distract from that. I see this is like distracting with the media stories, coming up with something new. Megan's gonna try to come up with something new to distract when the Emmy Awards happen, so that people aren't talking about it. They just certainly don't want to hear over and over again how they got nothing for their stupid mockumentary. So how did they react when they found out? Seven of Cups. They couldn't understand it. They're like, "What? What? Are you kidding me?" So they had to quickly go out and get another award to put up there, right? So they didn't get one of the awards. These are like the Emmy Awards and people winning it. They really were confused. They really don't understand why they didn't get one. They're really, they can't understand it. And yeah, so they're overwhelmed, they don't know what to do with themselves. They're like, because Megan thinks that if she puts her face in something that it'll sell. Like she's like, just like with her book. Remember her crappy children's book? Nobody wanted to buy it, and she's like, no, I'll just market it with my face and it'll sell. Like she just assumes anything with her face, and so it's shocking to them and upsetting to them that their faces aren't selling. See, they thought they're more popular than they really are, and it's all this she's constantly trying to manifest this and manifest that. Nothing manifests for her. Never has, never will. So what are they expecting to do about it? Oh man, they want revenge. They're upset. They gotta start some kind of fight here, or attack of some kind. Megan's gonna be like uh being an anonymous troll online and attacking people in the Emmy Awards. Jack Royston is suddenly going to have all these issues with the Emmy Awards and trying to attack them and probably trying to expose them, trying to make it seem like they're corrupt or something. I see them on the attack here for sure. Look out, Emmy Awards and people in charge of the Emmy Awards. Harry and Meghan are on the attack. They want to badmouth you. They want to fight with you. They're pissed. They are really upset about this. They are very not happy about this. They are furious. They really, really are. They may try to act like they don't care, but they are furious, and they're gonna get revenge somehow. They're really taking this to heart. They're taking it to heart, and they expect, for people like you're supposed to submit. See, the thing about their complaining is they're not just complaining, they're trying to inflict their unconscious bias, BS, critical race nonsense. So they're expecting you to fall down on your knees in front of them, like, yes, Harry, you're so right. Tell us how we're wrong. And he's criticizing his family because everybody in this part of the New World Order, they got to follow their narrative of unconscious bias and structural racism and all this BS, because that's important for the New World Order agenda. And if people aren't buying it, uh, yeah, no, it kind of ruins their agenda, right? Everyone knows they're full of crap. So what are they most upset about and not like about it? Page of Pentacles. They don't like that people aren't buying the Archie story. The whole thing there is I'm getting a child card here, and of course losing opportunities, and of course loss of financial opportunities and contracts, and the I love, like I said, I love the fact that they used pictures of the introduction of the Archie doll. That's still hanging out in the air as well. Don't you love how they didn't address that in their little documentary? 6 hours, 6 episodes, and they couldn't even address the Darren doll situation. I think Yankee Wally should be in a Netflix series. I think they should Netflix should give Yankee Wally a Netflix series to just go through everything, just illustrate everything from beginning to end. I think that'd be really good. Fake belly bump. She's got a lot of intel. Anyways, she could make a 6-part docu-series. I'd watch that for sure. But yeah, so they know that articles are going to be attacking them, and they're going to lose opportunities. They're very upset about that. What are they hoping for? Oh, temperance. They have very high expectations even still because they got connections somewhere. Like I said, they got the Hollywood Critics Award somehow. So they do have some evil backing here. People, globalists behind them that are helping them out. So they're like, okay, well, we'll just get another award. We'll make up another award, you know. They'll pull something out of a hat, just like they did with that was that Carrie Kennedy with her structural racism and the Royal Family Award she gave Meghan and Harry. They'll whip out some other things. They've got other people that are going to come in and help them out. So they have a strong backing and they know they're going to keep going. They're going to keep pushing the health because pushing the mental health, pushing the unconscious bias and all the other, thought reform that they're pushing. 'Cause it's like a health card. So they're going to be pushing that. Harry is adamant on being seen like, I kind of think of Jesus here. I think Harry wants to be seen as a savior. He's got the power of Princess Diana behind him. Oh, and by the way, he just gave an award, a Princess Diana award, and he had to make a big deal about it, going and making an appearance and everything. It's like, Harry, nobody cares. Shut up. But this is what Harry wants, and he still has high expectations. Harry wants you to see him as this angel, divine angel, like Princess Diana set down, and he's there to save you from your unconscious bias. So they're still adamant on pushing that and his mental health nonsense. Um, They're still working on that. They're not giving up. They're not giving up. So how do they see the Emmy Awards and the people behind the Emmy Awards? Ooh, they're dead to them, man. You're dead to us. There's Harry up here with his Netflix show. He's like, I'm gonna continue my crusade for mental health and thing with people's minds with his unconscious bias crap and my dead mother. I'm gonna continue on with it, and you're all just dead to me. So they're never gonna shut up, you know. They're connected again. The mainstream media is controlled by the globalists, so Harry and Meghan dominate it. I mean, this literally is the same thing. They're gonna continue. They're gonna continue dominating the mainstream media and Newsweek. They have their Boozy and their Royston and their Smelly Hall, and I'm sure new names and faces will crop up when necessary. So they're gonna continue their crusade of tyranny and oppression and attacking our freedom of speech and trying to bring in their new world order. So they're not stopping. They're going to keep going. And as far as they're concerned, screw they may. I kind of see them attacking though. So I kind of get up here what they're expecting to do. I got 3 of swords, and with the 4 of swords, you have like these 3 swords over here going into like the Emmy Awards. I see this as like the Emmy Awards here, people behind it. So I think they're going to be doing something to try to get revenge for this because they're really pissed. They're unusually pissed, especially Megan, I think. But both of them are. They feel very personally insulted. So I see them. I don't know who's behind Emmy Awards but whatnot, but they're gonna be bad mouthing them somehow or criticizing them or doing something vengeful. Harry and Meghan, if they're nothing else, they're vengeful. That Megan does never forgets a slight and she will come back and get you. She will take you down like Yankee Wally. And everybody you see it with Megan with her sister, like how vengeful she is with her sister and how Megan will hold back for a long time and then lash out later. I can't remember. There was an example I had, a good one with her and Samantha, where Megan like held back something and then and then used the criticism at the last, like years later against. So they're plotting their revenge. They may not do it right away. Megan can wait a year or two, but she's plotting revenge against the Emmy Awards and the people behind the Emmy Awards. I'll tell you that right now. Whoever is organizing it, she's pissed. She wants revenge. She wants the Emmy Awards taken out for insulting her. So what are they gonna do next? What are they gonna do next? Oh, 4 of Pentacles. Whoa, that. Well, they gotta get their fake award, we know that, but I get that they're going to, be changing things up. They're gonna have to. They were sitting there, they were expecting to just be sitting on their thrones and accepting something, but they're gonna be changing things up here, moving on to something else, obviously, but they're being thrown off of their plans here to use this to make more money and whatnot. They're being thrown off they're off kilter here. They've lost stability here. So I see them struggling with this lack of stability and and opportunities and not knowing, what to do exactly about it. So I see the big things up in the air here and unstable and um, having to move on to something else. They wanted to, this is what their agenda with their Netflix and New World Order and how they're pushing it out. And now they're like, oh, we got to do something else. They're uncomfortable. They got to figure something else out, a new tactic, a new strategy. In the long term, Four of Wands reversed, so unhappiness with the royal family, more unhappiness and instability. Again, 4 and 4 is interesting. Um, I'm gonna repetition. I have 3 4s here. So 4s are about structures, taking down structures, and of course that's what Harry and Meghan's agenda is: take down the royal family, take down the Western world. So 4 of Wands reversed, 4 of Coins reversed, and 4 of Swords upright, killing the Western world, killing the royal family. But 3 4s can mean a subject of reflection. So they are having to reflect their own structure and strategy of how they're going to move forward. They have very high hopes, but their only selling point is in attacking the royal family and in their marriage and their family life, the children, prince and princess, prince. So that maybe bringing out that next. I mean, that's always Megan's ace in the hole. It's a ace up her sleeve. She whips out the children just like they did in 4th of July. So I do see that they don't want to do that though right now. They're holding back. That's Megan's, future, her gold mine. Yeah, she's a merchie and Lily and Lily Bucks. She wants to hold them back until later, I think. But they are for sure going to continue their attacks on the royal family and on the structural institutions of the West. They still want to take them down, attacking America, attacking the West. So they are furious. I'm getting very angry, combative cards here. They are not going to stop. This is about the Emmy Awards again. They're gonna drop it about the. I mean, I can see this is them. They were hoping to get the Emmy Award. Now they didn't get it, so now they're gonna drop that and get something else. They quickly got a Hollywood Critic Award. They had to go. That's what happened. What was their reaction to not getting the Emmys? And I see here them searching for another award, saying, What do we call? Where can we get another award?" So they had to pull another award from somewhere else. But they always manage. Isn't that funny? Meghan and Harry, with their powerful connections, they're always able to whip out an award from someplace. You know what I mean? Some obscure institution or organization will suddenly want to give Harry and Meghan an award, right? So I find it very interesting and not coincidental that they suddenly get a Hollywood Critic Award at the same time when they were snubbed for the Emmys. So obvious with those 2 when you follow them. Anyways, they have to get their awards. It's so important to them to feel like they're doing something when they're not doing anything at all useful. They're just being destructive, and that's all they're all about. So that is what I have for you today. That's how Harry and Meghan, they're a mess. They will continue to be a mess. They're not going to get their award. They're going to be continue to be destructive, the royal family and society in general. And of course, the family unit, which is what commies want. They want to separate the children from the parents there. So yeah, they're going to continue their path of destruction and harm and harming people and attacking them and trying to pretend that, oh, but we're just saints. We're just saints. We're here to help you and destroy you. So that is what I have for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.